To say that I never expected to be here is quite an understatement. It feels like some other man has taken over my life. Sometimes I wonder, who is this 48-year-old man who in just a few months is going to compete against literally the best runners and cyclists in the world? In April of 2013, I entered a duathlon. A duathlon's a multi-sport race where I begin with a run, followed by a bike ride, and then another run. I placed second in my age category. I was satisfied with that and ready to move on with life when I received an email telling me that I'd qualified for the national championship in Arizona. In that race, I placed 21st, even after sustaining a foot injury 2 weeks before the race. A few weeks after that, I was notified that I'd been moved off the alternate list and was now on the actual team itself. Boy, that was exciting, and that's when things got really interesting. If a duathlon is a biking and running event, you might ask yourself, what does training for that look like? Well, it's nothing like I thought it would look like. Literally. Sometimes I do this. And this. And this. And this. I injected yoga and Pilates into my training early on. I knew I was going to need an edge, and I think Pilates gave me that edge. It's not just Team USA, it's also Team Gaura that's involved. And one of the places that's having the biggest impact is the kitchen.
For example, we've had to learn how to make bone marrow broth, which is full of collagen that'll help Jeff's body recover in his training.
This quest, if I can call it that, inadvertently inspired my 12-year-old son to do something special. He ran a race. Specifically, he ran a half marathon to raise money for one of his teachers who's battling cancer. His desire to push himself only multiplied my passion to represent my family and my country as best as I could. I know that my journey can encourage others. I take that responsibility seriously. I want to make my family proud, and I want to make America proud, and I can't do it alone. Unfortunately, Team USA does not fund athletes in this sport. Your donations, prayers, and perhaps just coming to an event to cheer me on will all go a long way to making this a success. I want to show the world that this old man means business.